My boys, we have a wonderful machine in our possession, having until we fully explore the full potential of this miraculous machine. We shall tell no one. Hello, welcome to the wonderful world of random sequencing. Today we're going to be talking about the 40 and 50 theme environment. And so how does that get played out? All right, so I want you to notice here we got a 20-20, right? So 20 plus 20 is equal to 40, right? And I want you to look over here, you got a 20 plus 30, right? 20 plus 30 is equal to 50. So basically you have an environment where you're going to have to form either a 40 or you're going to have to form a 50. So as you can see over here, you don't have a 4 or a 5 to connect to that 0. So in essence, so these, you got two cells here that are going to have to connect to this 0 to either form a 40 or to form a 50. So it's like, as you can see, in this situation, the 5 connected to the 0, right? And over here, the 4 connected to the 0 to make 40. So over here you have 40, over here you have, over here you have 50, and over here you have 40, right? So you kind of satisfied this sequence. All right. So the big question is what is going to happen right here? Is it going to be a 4 or is it going to be a 5? So in this situation, you obviously have to play all these numbers here, right? 5, 15, 25, and 35. 4, 14, 24, and 34. So one of those numbers is going to hit. And so once you hit on a number, you already know that, okay, in this situation, it was a 5. So now on this square, you already know that you're going to have to play all 4s. So that's basically the 4, 14, 24, and 34, right? And so you could see that the 4 connects to a 0. So you have a 50 here, and you have a 40 here. So these sequences get repeated over and over because this is the theme environment that you are playing out. So in other words, below here you're going to have a 0 of some sort, right? So where's the best place to put the 0 of some sort? Because obviously you can't put it over here because it's too far away. In other words, this 4 cannot connect to this cell right here because it's a whole step away. So ideally, you want to have the zeros either a half step away here and a half step away here. So this cell becomes very critical to form your zeros. So the best number to put actually below would be the double zeros, right? But in this situation, you definitely want to play all the zeros here, and that would be 0, double 0, 10, 20, and 30, right? And that would be allow this number to connect here and this number to connect here to make either a 50 or a 40, right? So you already know the answer to this cell right here. So so you're kind of wondering what's going to happen over here, right? So now you're in a situation where you're back to this situation because you don't know if this is going to be a 5 or this is going to be a 4. So again, you have to play all these numbers here, right? Once you do that, you're gonna hit. So you're gonna hit. So once you hit, now you know you have a 5 here. So in this cell, you're assuming that it's going to be a 4. So because the 4 will be allowed to connect, just a natural 4. Because if it's the other ones, it has to cross over. So it's crossing over to the 1. It's not allowed. And so you have over here, you have a 2 that's kind of blocking it, and then over here you have a 3. That's blocking it. So the best answer would be a 4. So you're going to play one number here, right? And so there's something very critical that you need to know, that the 14 above sequences it to a 27. It's like a must sequence. And the reason why is the reason why the 14 is equal to 27 or the 27 is equal to 14 is because the 27 carries a statement. And the statement is 2 7s, right? What is 2 7s? 7, 7. And 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. So automatically you already know that you're going to play a 4 and you're going to play a 27 because of this 14. So you're going to hit on that. And so now you're still continuing with the. In other words, you created a 50 here, right? So now you know that this number here is going to have to be a 4 of some sort. So it's allowed to connect here. So what you want to do is play all these 4s. It'll be 4, 14, 24, and 34. So you're going to be able to connect with this sequence with the 4. So what has happened is that you knew the answer here, 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 and here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sequences that you hit on. And folks, as always, please click the subscribe button below, show some love, give me some thumbs up. I have links below with PayPal and Patreon. And I will see you on the next wonderful world of random sequencing.